All right. So, we are officially live on twitch.tv. Oh man. Playing some Fallout New Vegas. I haven't played Fallout on stream before, I don't think. So we're treading some new ground here today. Before we do anything, I'm just going to mute my TV so we don't get any of that icky echo. Because we do not want that. Not one little bit. So, as per usual, we're going to do a couple things real quick. And then we will start a brand new Fallout New Vegas game. Alright. Just one more second and we will get right into it. Now, I've done many a Fallout New Vegas saves, but I have not thought about what I am going to do for this one. So, we are just going to figure it out together, ladies and gentlemen. And it is going to be quite a riveting experience. Now, without further delay, we are going to start a brand new Fallout New Vegas save. Of course, we have every single DLC downloaded. We are going to be doing every single one in this series. Every single DLC from Honest Hearts to Lonesome Road. But let us start a brand new save. Ring-a-ding-ding, baby.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they
Whoa.
opened, their
No kidding,
inhabitants
man.
set out
That's
across
crazy.
the ruins of the old world
Insane.
to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying
No,
in the rain,
fuck
Pally.
you. Oh wait, no, he's not talking to me.
Guess who's
Never
waking
mind.
up over here?
Hey, fuck you! Fuck you, why did you do this? Fuck off!
Get it over with.
Stop that!
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From
What
where
is
you're
that?
kneeling, must seem like
Is
an
that
18-carat run of bad
A
luck.
gun?
Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Dang. That sucked. Hate to see it, man. Hate to see it. Ooh. Nice beverage here with me. Some Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry. Y'all remember when LeBron James did the Sprite Cranberry commercials? Caravan Pack. Tribal Pack. Mercenary Pack. Classic Pack. So many packs, man.
Whoa,
Every time I create a new
easy there,
Vegas save,
easy.
I forget
been
how
out
much
cold a
shit
couple of
these things
days
give you.
Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings.
And then I don't even
See
use
what
half
the
of it.
damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
And my name is Pubert.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
Oh dang, it doesn't
I'm
pick up
Doc
the
Welcome.
the
Now,
keypad. That's
I hope
crazy.
you don't mind, but I had
Oh,
to go
Xbox.
rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out.
Why did you do
I
that,
did
Doc
pride
Mitchell?
in my needle
Stay the
work,
fuck out of my brain.
but you'd better tell me if I left anything.
Get out of my head! 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 Get the fuck out of my head!
How'd I do?
Okay. So we're gonna be a boy. We're gonna be a man. We're gonna be John Fallout. Oh, you see, he hasn't been doing his mewing or whatever the fuck it is. We're gonna go Caucasian. We need to find a guy with a very... Oh, look at that guy. His chin is weak. Oh yeah, look at this gentleman right here. He's got a very strong chin. Here, we're gonna make him a little on the younger side. Oh yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Here, we're gonna... Yeah, there we go. We're not gonna spend too much time on this. Just cause... No, we want him to be... Oh yeah, look at this bad boy right here. Oh yeah, look at that. Upstanding gentleman. You know, let's randomize it actually. Let's see what it gives us. No, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Yeah, we'll do that. Little Abraham Lincoln.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that matters.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
No sense keeping you in bed anymore.
Yeah,
Let's
Doc
see
Mitchell.
if we can get
Get me
you
out of
on.
this shit. I need to go kill Benny.
Good.
I need to beat his
Why don't
ass.
you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far.
Alright. Alright.
Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Let me do this shit! Alright, so you have 5 points to put in. Although we can take points away from certain certain special stats. So I think we're gonna do like 6 strength. Perception. Lockpick, I think I'm gonna leave at 5. I think I'll take a point out of endurance just because we can get that back up pretty quickly, I feel. Charisma. I'm probably gonna put a point into charisma just to. That's because early game barter prices are so fucking bad. But I feel having that up would be nice, and also probably won't be putting a super whole lot into speech. I'm definitely gonna put a bit into speech as we go along, but not too super much. So I want it to be a little elevated just out the gate. Intelligence, definitely want to have good intelligence just because repair. I want to be able to repair my my shit better. Guns, definitely gonna put a point into guns for sneak, for agility rather, for guns and sneak and AP. Luck. And then honestly, I don't know if I want to go like big guns or like a stealth rifleman. I don't really want to do melee. I'm probably not going to put a whole lot into melee. At least not later on. Early on, probably, just because we'll have a lot of melee stuff. You know what? I'll put another point into perception. I feel like that's a pretty balanced build. All things considered, we could like min max all day long, but I feel like having a decently balanced build. You know, we're gonna take a hit on endurance early on, but again, I feel like we can get that back up. And just having everything else, you know, we're gonna be a very middle of the road type of courier. You know, we're not gonna be very good at anything early on, but that is okay.
Yeah, that's a
That
pretty
is
standard
perfectly
score there,
okay.
But after what you've been through, I'd say that's great.
So before we do anything else, I am going to turn the music way down.
Great news.
Just because I
Well,
don't
we know your
want
vitals are good, but that don't
to
mean them bullets didn't
have
leave you
any
nutty
issues with
big on
Twitch
rock.
through like the in-game
What do you
radio
say
and
you
stuff,
take
so
a
I
seat
feel like
on my
having that
couch
down
and we go through a
a
couple
decent
courses?
amount will help us out there.
Oh, so barking.
I really need to get back used to these controls. I've been playing a lot of Skyrim recently. I hadn't changed the controls on that to be like my New Vegas controls, so
I'm gonna say a
every
word.
time I try to sit
I
down,
want
I'm
you
going to
to
jump
say
for
first
the
thing
longest
that comes to
time.
mind. Dog.
Because the activate button on Skyrim is A, and the jump button on New Vegas for me is A. So he said dog. Kick. Do we want to just make this dude like evil as shit? No, we're gonna go newspaper. We're gonna go
Night.
burglarize.
Bandit.
Treasure. Vaporize. Swiss cheese. Yeah, we're gonna vaporize. Let's go inspiration. Regret human shield. We're gonna go cookie jar.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Nah, this guy's gonna be hyper violent.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
But he also is incredibly
I'm
codependent.
always fixing to be the center of attention.
Yeah, he's always
I'm
causing a
slow to
scene in the
embrace
bar.
New ideas.
Yes, he
I
is
charge
very
in to
stupid.
deal with my problems head on.
Oh wait, I chose the wrong one on the last one. You know what?
Almost done here.
It's okay.
What do you say
Maybe
you
he's
have a
not
look
stupid.
at
Maybe
this?
he's smart.
Tell me what you see.
An angry two-headed
Okay.
ant.
How about this one?
I am too embarrassed to say what it looks like. Yeah, that's some sort of space-age
one.
technology. Two bears high-fiving! Whoa! Honest Hearts reference! A bearded
Well,
man.
that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Yeah, sure, Mitch. Energy weapons. Interesting. Melee. No, I said we're not going to do melee. I don't think energy weapons. I mean, we could do energy weapons because I think there's a laser pistol in this building. But we're not really going to be using like laser weapons too much very early on. I think I'll save that for a few levels later. Gonna put one into guns. Yeah, no, I don't really like any of those. I definitely want to have something in guns. Ooh, shit. Not gonna put much into speech right now. Uh, we'll put one into medicine, and I'll say we put one into. Do we want to do lockpick, or I know if we have a higher explosive skill, that we can recruit Easy Pete. For the battle for Good Springs gunfight, I think it is. I think the quest is called. Ooh, man. You know what? I think we'll do. I think we'll do lockpick. I think early on those will be the three most useful like overall things to have, and we can just like go from there.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Well, what if I do, Doc Mitchell? Alright, traits. These are something that they really need to bring back to Fallout. Traits are probably one of the most interesting things about New Vegas. Now, one, no question that we're definitely taking Wild Wasteland, because you cannot have a New Vegas save without Wild Wasteland. It's just, it ain't right to not have it. I did my first ever New Vegas save without it, and then did my second one with it, and I haven't gone back since. Ooh. So we could do Trigger Discipline. I feel like that's something that we could... because that's a fire rate debuff at cost of better accuracy, but I feel like we could probably compensate for that pretty early. +1 agility, but limbs are more easily crippled. Now, skilled, that's not really a terrible trait to take, because, like, yeah, you're gonna be gaining levels slower, but, like, you already have a level cap in this game as is, so that's not really the worst thing in the world. You're just gonna reach that level cap a little bit slower, and you get +5 to every single skill. And that is one of the ones I take pretty often. Grenade, loose cannon, I don't really use grenades or throwing spears all that much, like throwing weapons. Logan's Loophole. This is a pretty bad trait to take, in my opinion. I just think it is the most useless trait in Fallout New Vegas, because yeah, you'll never be addicted to chems, and they last twice as long, but you cut 20 levels off of your level cap, which I just think is the dumbest shit ever. Don't ever take Logan's Loophole. Don't do that. That aside, yeah, we'll just go skilled. I think that will.
All right, I guess
that will be
about
that.
does it. Come with me,
I
I'll
will
see
be
you out.
right back. I have to go do something real quick. So just give me one hot second. Alright. So, we are back. Had to let the old dog out to pee real quick. Now that we are done with that, we will continue on our journey.
Here, these are yours. It was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on, too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style, anyway. I don't mention it.
Thank you, Doc
It's
Mitchell.
what I'm here for.
You
should
and
talk
your
to Sally
vault
Smith
have
before
done
you
me
leave
well.
town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out, too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Don't tell me what to do, Doc. We're not gonna do hardcore mode for this run. Oh my god. We are, however, going to ransack this house. So there's that laser pistol I was talking about. I am going to take anything valuable, scrap and things like that, just to get a little bit of caps. Yeah, see, so we could come back and get that if I get my repair skill up. I think we may actually be able to find a repair magazine in Goodspring somewhere. But I cannot remember. I think that's just about everything in this room. Okay, can't take those. Bottle caps. Yes, yes, bottle caps. You'll love it, you'll love it. We'll take that, and those, and those. Again, just anything really, like, with a modicum of value. Just because caps in the early game are very, very, very important. Ooh, a wasteland omelet. I was telling y'all, the freaking jumping every time I try to open something. I really need to standardize my controls throughout these games. Anyway, our little vault jumpsuit, but we are not going to be wearing that this day. You'll instead, first let's just go through all these freaking sub-menus and all this stuff. So I think for now we will wear the lightweight leather armor. We'll just equip. I'll use the good old 9mm pistol. Thank you for all your precious belongings, Doc Mitchell. As well as this very stylish hat. So I don't know if I'm going to be playing the radio much during this, during these streams, just because I think having the radio as low as I have it.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. Newman.
Actually, I think I did the wrong thing. There we go. Let's see now. Oh yeah, I can barely hear that through my Yeah, no, I can barely hear that myself. I might actually turn that up a little. Whoa, Gunrunner's Arsenal. Whoa! Don't care. Yep, first we're actually going to... We're going to skip Goodspring's Saloon, the Prospector's Saloon for a second here. Oof. Just because I want to get all this, Oh my god.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up.
I keep forgetting that the activate button is B and not A. Damn you, Skyrim.
If you're...
Yeah, Chet, I don't care. What do you have for sale? And we're just gonna sell all of this scrap. And various other stuff that we are not gonna need. We can sell that knife, we can sell these binoculars, we can sell these throwing spears. So that will give us a decent, not a great amount, but a decent amount of caps. Oh my god.
Howdy,
Victor.
partner.
Hi, Victor.
Might
How
I
you doing,
say
buddy?
You're looking fit as a fiddle.
Yeah. Thank you for digging me out of that grave, Victor. I love you, you big metal man.
Don't mention it.
Thanks for digging
I've
me out,
always
buddy.
ready to lend a
Thank you.
helping hand to a stranger in need.
How did
I
you
was
find
out for
me?
a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick. Happy trails.
Goodbye. Also, if anyone is in chat, definitely let me know if you can hear the music over the radio so I know if it's too loud. Because I can hear it over my headset. I have my TV muted so I can't hear it over there, and I keep the stream muted so it doesn't echo into my mic. So, definitely let me know on that. Now what we're going to do first is we're going to go into here and see if we can find any good loot in here. Now there's a bunch of crickets that camp out in here. And we're just gonna start swinging relentlessly because these things take like a singular hit to actually dispatch. So I know there should be like a safe in here somewhere. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Little mantis eggs, those are valuable. Auto caps, always nice. Programmer's Digest. Take those. Some bobby pins. And an easy locked safe. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Pre-war money. I think that was a Stealth Boy Super Sim pack. Very good indeed. Anything over here? Salesman Weekly. That's good for barter. Okay, I already checked that one. Seems like this entire place is looted. Oh my god. Oh my god, I really need to remember these controls! Alright, so... I think now we can head over to the saloon and start that quest line. Do the stuff with Sunny Smiles. So I know that gives you a varmint rifle and a good amount of 5.56 ammunition if you complete that. A decent little amount of experience. Get out of here. Go away.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me how to survive in the desert.
I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like
Teach
you need
me
all the help you
now.
can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the
Yes,
saloon.
I've been shot in the head brutally and painfully. It hurts. Owie owie. Yeah, we can just go back out here, and should be a bunch of Sunset Sarsaparilla in here. We can just take all of that. Alright, Sunny Smiles.
Now, see the sarsaparilla
Whoa.
bottles on the fence there?
She's
Take this
magic.
and try to hit a couple of them. That's
Yep.
the right idea. Look down the sight.
Well, what the fuck do you think I'm doing?
Try crouching
Okay,
down
just
and
in the
staying
interest
still.
of
It'll help your aim.
not wasting too much ammo.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me.
Yeah, let's go. So I'm gonna put this away just so we can sprint a little bit faster. And so this should give us a decent little amount of 5.56 ammo just for free. Also a little bit of good experience, which is always good to have. Also, are those football pads? Never noticed that. Huh. Oh. But yeah, taking a break from GTA 5 tonight. I know we have our GTA 5 story mode series going right now, which will continue this weekend. Right now we are just going to start up something new. I thought it'd be a good change of scenery. You know, we've been doing a lot of GTA, a lot of Helldivers recently. I thought we might as well play something different.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Whoa.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Alrighty. First, we're gonna save real quick. Oh no! They have spotted me. Dumb idiot geckos.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
I think I'm gonna use the caravan shotgun for this. Just get up close and wax them.
Come on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Would you look at that? And the rest should be right down here. Now I know there's someone that spawns down here. So
Come on. There's too many. Whoa, whoa.
oh yeah.
Careful. Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you've done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Yay, I am accepted. They love me. What do we got over here? Some Wonder Glue. 2 empty boxes. Awesome.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
No.
Okay, say no more. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
You know, as much as I love New Vegas, some of the voice acting in this game is very, very iffy. But not bad for our good friend Pubert here. His first outing. Not sure which faction I want to take this guy down with yet. Don't think I'm going to do a Legion run on this fella. Not sure about the NCR either, honestly. I think I'm kind of leaning towards an independent run. Either New Vegas, independent New Vegas, or a house run, you know. Whichever one of those 2, honestly. Just because I don't really do those too often. Especially not a yes man run.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. Cobb hasn't exactly been looking for Ringo too hard. I think he's afraid that Ringo will ambush him, which is probably true. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Alright. We're gonna start that quest line.
Hey there.
First, though, we're gonna go over to the general store again. Just drop some of this stuff that we've acquired.
You looking to buy some supplies?
No, good
Andy.
sir, I would like to sell. I think that is about it. We can sell these purified waters. I feel like we're pretty good on stim packs at the moment. Other healing items. Oh, man. Man, oh man. Alright.
Pleasure doing business with you.
So yeah, if we do this quest, then we'll be able to get another level in. Well, we could also discover the Good Springs Cemetery. We might as well do that. Just get a little bit of experience. Yeah, we just go right up here. We're not going to venture too much farther north than this, just because I really do not feel like Cazador is coming and absolutely duking on me. And after we discover this place, we're going to save again. Because with Fallout New Vegas and the amount this game crashes, it is never a bad idea to save as much as possible. So, and this game is quite unstable. But, so just quite unstable. Yeah, so it doesn't appear like we can hear the music too much.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
Ringo, I'm not sure any singular person in the entirety of the Fallout fandom knows how to play Caravan.
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though.
Like, I've been playing this game for
one of the windows when I see him.
almost 9-10 years now.
I'll have a much bigger problem.
I still
once his
have
friends
no
show up.
idea how to play Caravan.
There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
Believe me, I've tried. I have tried. I just feel like that's one of those cool mechanics in a game that the developers added in that kind of just got, you know, thrown to the side because it was a little too advanced for most people to bother with.
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Yeah, it's because you suck, Ringo.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
Controller batteries are low. We'll have to plug in my controller, because I do not want it dying on us. Because that would be no good. Absolutely no good. Thankfully, tonight we don't seem to be having as many technical issues as we were yesterday, which is very good, thankfully. Mostly because New Vegas is not exactly a very technically intensive game on the old Xbox Series X here. Here,
Start with
we'll see who we can round up,
She's
Ringo.
been friendlier than most around here.
We're just gonna plug this controller in real quick because I do not have batteries handy. And I do not want it to turn off on us in the middle of something important. There we go. So now we are all plugged in. And we can get back to our regularly scheduled programming. First, we are going to pick this floor safe. Ooh, very nice. We can sell that tire iron. Oh.
That's mine! So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Did not mean to steal that, but you know what? It is what it is. Definitely know there's a healthy little amount of decent stuff around here that we could take with us. Doctor's bag, yeast, box of detergent. Boxing times, that's a good melee build thing, but we're probably not going to be using that. Not quite. Ooh, fission battery, very valuable, and a sensor module. Very nice. So we can take all of this down to the general store over there. And once we're done there, we'll go to Sunny Smiles and talk to her. Honestly, we'll probably be spending the majority of tonight's stream in Good Springs here, just because There is a lot of early, very early game stuff to do here. Just to prepare to leave Good Springs. You know, since I went to the wrong building, we'll just go. Yeah, we want you to fight the powder gangers. We might die horribly. Well, maybe not me.
That's inspiring. You may want to keep your optimism to yourself if you try to recruit anyone else. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Okay, let's do this shit. Hey, Trudy.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Yes, we have leveled up. Let's, well, since we saw that speech check, let's do that. We can do a lot of points into barter. And then put the remainder of those into that. So Swift Learner. We're not going to be taking Swift Learner in this run, just because the perk itself isn't really that useful. Unlike the skilled perk, the thinking I've seen some people have is you take the skilled perk, you get the +5 to all skills, but you take a negative 10% experience debuff, and so I see a lot of people, they're like, well, you take Swift Learner and you just... Honestly, there's really no reason to speed up how fast you get your experience. You're going to have the same experience level cap either way, so you might as well just not do that and just make it come quicker. That being said, I think for right now we're gonna do confirmed bachelor for our perk. And then we're gonna go to the general store. Actually, I had to talk to Trudy anyway, so we'll just go back there.
Howdy.
Trudy, we need your help.
Feeling thirsty?
Okay.
That does sound
Oh
like
yeah,
a
we'll
good
just
plan.
use sneak.
All right, you seem to know what you're doing.
Did I take
so...
sneak by accident? Let's see here. Oh, I guess I did. Oh well. Still worked out in the end, so I will not be too mad at that. A little bit of a fuck up there, but what are you gonna do, you know? Either way, it accomplishes the same goal.
You looking to buy some
So we're
supplies?
gonna talk to Chet.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's 1,000 cap investment you're talking about. You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
Yeah, sure, Chet, you sleazy fuck. Anyway, I'm gonna sell all this stuff. Probably gonna sell that boxing times 2 just because we're more than likely not gonna be using that. Otherwise, though, probably also gonna sell both of those since the beer, I believe, will do basically the same thing, yeah. And might as well just save ourselves a bit of carry weight. Tire iron, that can go. Yeah,
Thanks.
cool. Now, Easy Pete, since our explosive skill is not very high, I do not know what we'd be able to do there. Automod won't let me call you my Pookie. Well, there you go. I just allowed it. So you can call me Pookie now. I don't know why Automod says no to that. Hey there,
Howdy.
Peter.
Too dangerous.
Yeah, I know we have one too few explosive skill. Maybe I could. See, reading glasses. Those don't offer us any perception. I don't think I have any aid items. Well, actually, maybe that'll help us.
Howdy.
Yeah, there we go.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
What kind of build are you going for? I'm not sure. I'm still debating on whether I want to go stealth or just like a standard like rifleman build. Don't think I'm gonna do big guns. So my two options are like light armor, high agility, high sneak, or medium armor, rifleman. Although I also have been thinking about like a like an energy weapons big guns build. Why am I going over here? Just because I feel like that would be cool. Doc Mitchell, where are you?
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon.
Did I get your Xbox message? Yes, I have just been ignoring you.
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Listen, man. I have to do it, man.
It'll do you more good out there than it will in
Multitasking is difficult.
here. Take what I got.
I've already taken too much time away from this stream tonight. I had to let my dog out. I had to upload a YouTube short to promote the stream. You know, it's a hard life out here, man. The content grind never stops. Oh, lovely. One of my neighbors is starting up his fucking motorcycle again, so the entire neighborhood will hear it at almost 11 p.m. That's awesome. I love that. Alright, Ringo.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help
We
us?
got all
Well, I
these
guess that means
motherfuckers
we're
with
ready
us.
to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Nope. Let's do it.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
Good. I have explosives. Alright. For this fight, we're gonna put on the lightweight metal armor, and we're gonna use the mercenary's grenade rifle. Just because if I can hit a shot with that, like, perfectly, I can take out a majority of them with one shot. You gotta start promoting before you stream. Well, I did, man. I did. I had to put tags and shit on that, and I ran a couple minutes late starting the stream, man. You gotta bear with me here. Okay, that missed. See, this is what not having a good explosive skill is like. It makes the grenade rifle basically useless at any sort of range. So we're gonna take out the varmint rifle here. Also heal a little bit, just because we are taking some big hits right now. Vilified. Womp womp. I'm gonna take that 357 in that stealth boy. But, and all that dynamite, because dynamite is very good for selling.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
I love embezzlement.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
No. Made some good progress with my house on the Minecraft realm. You should check it out once you get the chance. Oh yes, you bet I will. I was actually on the realm a few hours ago for a little bit, making my netherwart farm. Might peek into that on stream one of these days. If I ever do a Minecraft stream, I'll hop on that for a little bit. Look around there. We can put. You guys made some good progress. There's a whole ass mansion now. Yes, me and Ryan's mansion on the Minecraft realm. It's very nice. He did most of the work on it. I was just kind of there for the ride. I put in the windows and stuff.
Fight.
That's about it.
Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on.
What do you have for sale? Here, have all that dynamite. And that is going to take out most of your caps. Very fun. You can have that. Not my Vault 13 canteen though. Yeah.
Thanks.
Good stuff. Now with that, we can finally leave the town of Good Springs. Because I think, if I recall correctly, we have done just about everything that we can do here. Did you guys use a tutorial, or did it come straight out of the old mine palace? Oh, it came straight out of the mine, man. That was a Ryan and Connor original. We designed that from the top down with our own two hands and 10 fingies. But anyway, before we go that way, my mentats just wore off. That's fucking crazy. We are finished. We can travel onward. Before we leave this area entirely, we're actually going to go over here, the Devil's Gullet, because there is a little bit of loot down here that we can get. Nothing crazy, but definitely some nice stuff to have early in our run here. And then we're gonna discover another place over there, because there's a little shack that we can use as a temporary player home. Until we get either the player home in Novak or reach the Lucky 38. It's that little place right there, that little shack over there. We're going to discover the Yangtze monument over here, and then loot that. Then once we're done here, we are going to fast travel to the Good Spring source, just because it'll be a little bit quicker than walking all the way over there from here. We are not going to continue farther this way, though, because as you can see, Deathclaws and New Vegas Deathclaws are quite angry. They are not happy guys. We're also going to be careful not to go over there, just because there are rad scorpions over there, and at this difficulty, rad scorpions can be quite a bitch. So, but we got a decent amount of loot in here that we can grab. Well, like scrap and stuff in here that's quite useful for repairing things, especially later on. A copy of Lad's Life. What does that do again? I think that's survival. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's just about everything we can find in here. So then we're going to go ahead, fast travel to Good Springs, or not, because there's a rad scorpion right over there that is preventing us from doing so. I think I can actually see it. Yeah, I can see it right over there. I think there's actually some coyotes over here too. Let's see if it'll let me fast travel now. There we go. Wonderful. So now we're just gonna continue over down to Prim. We can discover Prim, and then the canyon wreckage. We're going to discover that. We're not going to do anything there quite yet, just because I don't want to enter the divide.
My girl is trapped by geckos on the...
No. I already saved someone over there. It's your problem. I'm not saving shit. But, don't want to go to the divide quite yet, because if I try to, I will most definitely get slaughtered. Because the divide is quite angry. I was talking just a minute ago about not wanting to go too much further north because of the Deathclaws over there. Well, boy howdy. The Deathclaws in the divide are absolutely fucking meaner and stronger. Oh, that would have been so cool if I had landed that. That would have been sick. I can take that police baton. I would take the powder ganger clothes, but I couldn't even wear them because anytime I go to like any NCR area, they'll just start shooting at me because they'll think I'm a powder ganger. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We are going to go in here though, and then there's also a powder ganger camp up there, which we're going to kill the guys over at there. And loot that place. Weapon repair kit, very nice, very nice. Oh man, I could have sworn there was a key for that around here somewhere. There we go, yes, right there. And a star bottle cap. 357, very nice. We're not going to take this. We are going to take that though, just because that's useful for stuff later on. I'm not gonna use any of those right now. That guy sounded like Fred from Scooby-Doo. Yeah, you could say that. I can see how that would sound like that. Got it here. Anything in here? Nothing of use. No, it's not worth the carry weight. You're already very weighty, so we want to save as much as we can. I'm going to try and be careful over here. I'm actually going to save just in case. Oh, absolutely slumped that motherfucker. Oh shit. I forgot that these guys throw dynamite. It's been a hot minute since I've actually played this game.
You like that?
Oh. Oh yeah, there is one of them. One of their mines. I have a bunch of those set up over here. Not many patrols out here lately, which means not much loot. Our crew is thinking we should make a move soon. Follow the tracks up north, head towards the strip. UN ain't on the chain gang anymore, but we still gotta stick together. But do they? Okay, I don't think there's anything really of use down here. Yeah, we can take those. This'll be good bartering items later. No, I'm not really worried about the karma right now. We're not exactly a good boy ourselves here. What we are going to do is we're going to change into a new hat. It's a fine hat. What about this hat? Oh yeah, that's a nice hat. That is a very, very nice hat. We'll put on some reading glasses. Oh yeah, that is a nice hat. There we go. Now we're a real cowboy. But now we're going to continue over there to Prim and start that quest line. And by the time we're done with that, that should be the end of tonight's stream. So we'll get all that stuff done. Maybe discover the canyon wreckage. And that will be all she wrote. And of course, this will be going up on the YouTube channel. It will be exported immediately after stream, and will go up at noon tomorrow. So you'll be able to watch the entire stream from start to finish in full, unedited, for your viewing pleasure. Whoa, that's crazy. You see that, man? Whoa. So now we could hear some sort of audio feedback with your mic. You might be hearing my fan in the background. If it's like a I don't know how to describe it, like a buzzing sound or like a sort of sound.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
I have my fan on in the background pointing at my Xbox because streams have been suffering from overheating issues for my Xbox. So, although it may also be my microphone connection from holding it too close to me and it messing with the connection. So, is what it is. Thank you for the
Careful.
warning, Mr. NCR
He's in
Trooper.
a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
I need to stop skipping dialogue. I played this game so much, I just already know what they're all going to say. So I skip all the dialogue, not remembering that this is a stream and I can't do that. Don't want to steal any of this stuff because I'm not quite sure if I want to do an NCR run yet, and I'm not quite ready to hurt my reputation with them. But yeah. So we'll just leave that there for now. And maybe sometime later down the road, if we do decide to go down the non-NCR path, we can take that. But we'll just leave that there for now. Definitely, though, might try to get a independent sheriff for Prim in the upcoming quest line. Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! Oh, I forgot there were mines there! Oh boy. That was not good. That was quite an oopsie daisy right there. Yes, owie indeed, owie indeed. That hurt a lot. Whoa. Voice crack. That's crazy. Take a sip of Sprite cranberry for our troubles. Bro got a boo-boo, yeah. Crippled leg and probably a concussion. Oh, we can't go in there because that'll be trespassing. So instead, we will go to the sheriff's house. Dang. Well, I'll be taking that. So I'm not sure he's gonna be needing that one anymore. Take that sheriff's duster and that sheriff's hat, and we'll be the new sheriff. Fucking up some chili right now. Damn straight. Chili would go hard right now. I had McDonald's for dinner tonight. It was quite yummy. I had some chicken nuggets. Ooh, bottle caps. Only a couple, but not terrible. I think that's all we can find in there, really. We are going to take out these criminal scum.
Come on.
Owie, owie, owie. Okay. Clearly we need to pull out some heavy armament. First, we will take a stim pack.
You like that?
Oh yeah. Then we're gonna put on this NCR Trooper helmet just for the slight bit of extra protection it'll give us. Oh, look at him running away in fear. This is what I do to the villains of the wasteland. I am justice. I am the knight. I am vengeance. Come on, come on, come on. Let me get up there. Thank you, Fallout New Vegas. I've been playing a lot of Arkham Asylum the last few days. I'm literally Batman. I think that actually has a better C and D than... Yeah, just barely. There, Convict, you can have that one. And I'll take yours. You won't be needing that anymore. You should bring back Fallout Geographic. I've thought about it. I have thought about it now that I have a little bit better idea of what I'm doing. Definitely something I have considered. So, we may see the return of Fallout Geographic in the near future. As I get more into long-form stuff. Although I may turn that into a short series. That could be something I do. There's this dead fellow over here. The other courier. Poor Daniel. Voice cracks. Ah. Yeah, that is definitely something to consider.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's
It was
gone
the
to hell.
urge to kill. I am prone to excessive and unnecessary acts of violence.
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost. Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say.
I could have never guessed. I lost a package I was supposed to deliver.
I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
Here you go.
You're talking about one of them packages. That job had strings written all over, but we couldn't turn down the caps.
Alright. Some men stole my package. A man in a checkered suit and some thugs. They passed this way.
Well, now that you mentioned it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip. Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going.
Goodbye! I'll go getting myself shot. You don't tell me what to do, motherfucker. Piece of shit. I'll do what I want. Anyway. So... with that out of the way. Have you got around to watching the Fallout show yet? No, I haven't. I'm waiting for Season 2 to come out so I can just watch it all in one swing. Did this fucking idiot seriously just try to throw dynamite? Yeah, that's right. You're dead now, stupid. Yeah, that's definitely something I gotta get around to. That's what I'm waiting on. I can just watch it all at once and might do a overall review of it when when that comes out. Whoa!
Come on!
You see that? Rapid fire. I make this thing look like an MG42. Okay, I did not want that. What did I just even take? Fair. While you're at it, you should also watch Invincible, since it's also on Prime Video. This man is an invincible addict. He is a fiend. Alright, what did I even take there? I'm watching the... Oh, I took a Merc Charmer outfit. You can have that back, buddy. Oh, you can also have that, and that. And that, because I'm not going to be using that. Anything in here? Bottle caps? Hard locked safe. Won't be able to get that right now. So hyped for season 4. I need to watch Invincible, man. That is definitely on the to-do list. So I'll probably do that once I watch through the Fallout show. You just interrupted me, bastard. I know I have to watch Invincible, man. Give me a break. I've been binging Family Guy for the 4th time. Up. Automod. Automod strikes again. Here, let's allow that. Automod is mean. Yeah, Automod hates you. It specifically does not like you. See, just ducked my bullet, man. It's crazy. Ooh, level up. Alright, now we are going to put a couple points into speech, since I messed it up earlier. We're also going to put a couple into barter. Ooh. We already got decent guns and lockpick. I think I want to put the rest into repair. I think that will be good for now. Oh, hi, Deputy Beagle. In the meantime, definitely gonna save, because I know one of these guys has an incinerator, and in case that burns me alive, I don't want to get sent back to hell. Boom! Ow. See that, man? This is why powder gangers suck. Oh, look at me, look at me. Boom. See that? Absolute clown, that man. It needs to learn the concept of context. Yeah, no, Automod doesn't really get that too well. And there's this poor guy over here. He didn't even have a chance. Look at this man. Absolutely eviscerated. Okay, so my varmint rifle is slightly better condition than that, so take all that sunset sarsaparilla and whatever we got in there. Can take those. Pilot plates. Don't want to take too much scrap from here just because we already got a lot of weight on us.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me.
Have you died at all this run? Nope, not yet. You're still waiting on our first
Why, yes,
death.
I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set
if it
me
takes
free.
too long, I'll probably up the difficulty, because I think the difficulty right now is just like normal or something. Heard you have information on some cons that came through here with a guy in a checkered suit.
Indeed I do, good sir. I would be thrilled.
Okay, I'll set you free since I don't have high enough speech.
Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air is a little close in here.
If you try to run away instead of fighting at my side, I'll kill you myself.
Oh, why, of course. I'd never let you fight my kidnappers with my help.
You should do some sort of permadeath run at some point. I might. Maybe I'll do a hardcore permadeath run at some point. I think that'd be pretty fun. Let's see, settings, gameplay. Yeah, so we could go... So we're on normal right now, just plain normal difficulty. If it takes too long for us, or if things end up being too easy, I'll up the difficulty to hard or very hard. And we'll see how that works for us. But right now we're just going to leave it on normal and just see how she goes. I know New Vegas on normal isn't too difficult, so we may up the difficulty sooner than later. Where are you, deputy bastard? There you are. Alright, Deputy Bulgogi. Where are you? There you are, you slimy son of a bitch.
That was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two, didn't we?
You didn't do shit.
Breaking
I'd already
myself
killed
out
all
of
of
a
them.
hostage situation. Not to diminish your role in it, of course, but it was quite thrilling.
I should have let this guy
Problem is,
die.
there's still no law in Prim. What are we to do the next time ruffians menace us and hold us hostage? Ah, yes. My memory is much clearer now that I'm free from my bondage. I was performing recon, gathering information on some of the powder gangers, when some great cons arrived with your friend in the suit. They were talking about some delivery they took from a courier. I assume that was you? They said they'd be heading through Nipton to Novak to meet a contact there.
Alright. So... I think right now we can do my kind of town. Then once we're done with that, we can call it a night.
It should be someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the powder gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close,
you know, I just realized a little bit of an issue with that.
Not sure why they haven't helped out already.
If I try to go to the NCR correctional facility, I'll just get shot at immediately because I'm vilified with the powder gangers. So I think we'll just have to take the easy route and go with the NCR.
You will? That's just marvelous. I'll start thinking up questions for the interview. The sheriff that was incarcerated up at NCRCF may be a good choice. You also may be able to convince that NCR guy across the road to take the town under his wing. Although martial law doesn't sound so fun.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna do the NCR for now. It may not be great for our later run, just in terms of the lore, but in terms of just getting this quest done, it's probably the easiest route to go, since the powder gangers are probably not going to be too happy with me moseying into their neck of the woods. Just because of my present actions. I know you can, make Prim Slim the sheriff in there, but I forget what the requirements to do that are. So yeah, I think we're just gonna do this, since the NCR outpost is right over there with those two statues, so we'll just go down there and get that done. And yeah, that should not take too super long. Lieutenant Hayes.
Of the New California Republic Army.
Hello,
5th
I am
Battalion, 1st
Pubert.
Company. What's your business?
Prim is in dire need of real law.
We know Prim is a great strategic point, and we aren't blind to the needs of the town, but we're barely holding our own against the powder gangers.
Because you're all
we don't have
pussies.
the guns or the personnel needed to carry out our mission, much less take on defending
Yes,
this
you
town
do.
as well.
I just killed all of those fuckers by myself. Single-handedly.
What we need more than anything is bodies.
Fuck you
If we
mean
had
you
just
don't have
one
enough
more
guns and
squad,
bodies?
we could easily install a
You have
sheriff
plenty.
and still handle
I
the
have one
primary
gun and one
objective of
body, and I
protecting
took
the
out
interstate south of here.
at least most
If
of
you'd
them.
like
I
to
think
see
there's
the
still like
NCR
one
in
guy
protection of
on that
permanent
roller
duties,
coaster
then you'll
track,
have
but
to
it's
get
like,
some
come
more
on, bro.
troops up here. Knight at Mojave Outpost may be able to help.
It's a good thing I took a confirmed bachelor. I know he has some unique dialogue for confirmed bachelor, which is fun. But yeah, we're gonna head down to the Mojave Outpost. They're just not as good as you. I'm telling you, man. These guys are rookies. Oh. Look at this guy. This absolute stud. You know, people talk about video games that are just walking simulators. But I think chief among them is this game. This is for real just desert walking simulator. What the fuck is over here? Oh, it's a bird. Anyway, there should be some... yeah, some bandit scum over here. Oh! Did you see that? Sent bro fly. Oh! Where did you come from? Oh, you had some jet on them. You're better than all of them combined. You just got shot in the head. Lol. I'm telling you, man. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe a good bullet to the cranium does you good. Yeah, we're gonna discover this location real quick and take out the fellers over here. Then once we get to the Mojave Outpost over there, we'll be able to sell some of our goodies that we have acquired. Boom! Boom! Oh, we should heal. That is a good idea. Boom! Boom! Beautiful work there. Where did your body go, Jackal Leader? Okay, so. Oh, there you are. For a second, I thought we just absolutely vaporized that fucker. Can't imagine how good you were before the bullet. Before the bullet, this dude was probably, like, on some John Wick shit, man. Like, actually just, like, eliminating civilizations. Oh, well, that's not very nice.
Aha.
Hello, Jackal.
Come on.
Oh, let's shoot a super stim pack.
You like that?
Ow. Stop that. Well, well, I guess I didn't have to do anything. Stepping on it was good enough. Grenade rifle, we can sell that for a pretty penny. And a 9mm submachine gun. Very nice, very nice. Although we are dangerously close to exceeding our weight threshold. So, gotta definitely keep an eye on that. We might have to drop some stuff off. Just in the interests of preserving our carry weight. Whoa, whoa, the power of the sun! Your dude is pretty tanky. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, I might turn the difficulty up just because he has a pretty great damage threshold even with light armor and like medium armor. So that might be what I'd do. why do you have dog meat in on your person, Mr. Sir? Why? So what the fuck else is over here? Oh, I think there's a cricket stuck behind that. Ooh, some 357 Magnum rounds. That's very nice. Ooh, and even more ammo in there. Very good, very good. How much damage? You know what, actually we can take this metal helmet just because that'll be very slightly better in terms of protection. So that'll give us like 1 extra damage resist. Hopefully we can get to Mojave Outpost without any issues. We're actually going to save right here. I know there's a quest we can do there. What I'm probably going to do is sell most of this stuff, including the varmint rifle. Because if we do a quest for Ranger Jackson there, we can get a service rifle very early, which will be quite nice to have. Bark Scorpion over there, we're not going to bother with that little guy right now. I would discover that place, but there's a fucking shitload of rad scorpions and stuff that hang out right there. And while my guy is certainly very tanky, he is probably not tanky enough to deal with them. Okay, well apparently they've decided to deal with me. Die, bastards. You know what, at this point we might as well. Burn in Hell, small scorpion. Yeah, see these guys have some decent damage resist from like fire and shit. Of course it's nothing the incinerator can't handle, but yeah, you see that? Little bastards. But, so I think what we'll do, we'll finish up this over here. Then once we're done with this quest line, we'll discover canyon wreckage and all that stuff. See what's in here. I don't think there's anything all that interesting in this place. Oh, it's been a while since I've actually been into this building. Average lock. So won't be able to do anything with that. We're not going to take either of those just to avoid taking up the carry weight. Yeah, it doesn't really look like there's too much of interest in here, so we'll just continue on our way. I think that's a Nuka-Cola truck right there. Well, I'm not sure. Might not be, I don't think it is. No, but there is some ammo boxes in here. Okay, don't really care about those. But I do care about all of that. That is all very nice to have. So, I would keep the incinerator here, but do not think I'm going to do that just because I'm not sure if I want this dude to be a heavy weapons build. Ooh, trader. I will actually trade with this guy. Get rid of some of the stuff I have on me. Get rid of all this NCR money. Get rid of this dynamite. Anything else that I could sell this gentleman? I can sell him that police baton. And... well, I'm really scraping the bottom of the barrel here, aren't I? Oh, just absolutely running this dude's pockets. It doesn't look like I really have anything I can sell him. I'll sell him that squirrel on a stick, I guess. There, you can have your 2 bottle caps, good sir. And that will take off a decent amount of carry weight, like 8 pounds or so. So yeah. Just realized I missed that truck, but I don't care. I know one of these trucks has Nuka-Cola and shit in it, but I don't really need that right now. So we are not going to worry about that. There we go. Ghost, watch me. Alrighty. Now, first we're gonna go to Major Knight over here. I think he's in this building. Yeah, the headquarters.
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or...
courier.
Just need something for the logbook, keeping tabs on traffic throughout the outpost. Although mostly just in, not out these days. If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Although, he's got a lot on his plate, so if you speak with him, keep it short.
No, I won't.
Also, if you need any
bitch.
gear checked, we can get you up and running again. Once you fill out the work orders and sign for the parts, of course. Oh, Knight. You must not be from around here. If so, doesn't do to get too friendly. This isn't the Republic. Oddly enough, Legion's a little more forgiving about friendships. Out here, it's not as accepted. Not that I mind being friends, it's just being open about it in the outpost. Well, I have to work here. Now wait a minute. Republic's a sight better than other alternatives. Women are serving here after all. The rest, well, might take some time. And they're more accepting back west, like I said. In the meantime, if you need something repaired, let me know. I can sign the work order. As long as caps change hands, I can put them back in yours.
Alright.
Prim. Hayes units is stationed up there. We're having problems with some of the NCRCF convicts. What can I help you with? I'd like to help. We can't spare any more units. We have to maintain a minimum headcount at the outpost. Orders from the west.
Barter 20. I think we will use that. Nuka-Cola is so yummy. Oh yes it is. Yummy yummy in my tummy. Alright, so that will get us the Prim quest done. In the meantime, we're going to find Ranger Jackson and we're going to do his quest real quick.
Like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen. Not many people coming here in a hurry.
No friendship policy allowed, huh?
If you're passing through, you picked a bad time.
Yep.
Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan through, they won't make it. Hell? Now look, I appreciate... you know what? Yes, I could use the help. You look like you can handle yourself. I need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt.
NCR does not want people being friends here. No friends allowed.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Come back here when you're done. I might accidentally lose some supplies to pay you with. Hello?
I love corruption.
Hello.
I'm getting real sleepy, so I'm gonna head out. Good night, Mr. Sir. Thank you for coming in to the stream. I love you. Good night, Pookie.
New face in the outpost. Must have come from the north. So, what do you have?
Alright. Let's trade with you. Oh yeah, you got a bunch of caps. So I'll give you that. Give you that. That. Give you... Give you that. Ooh. We'll get rid of those reading glasses too, might as well. Go on a bit. That bleak venom, since we won't be using that for anything right now, and that's not really very difficult to come across. Let's see here. Oh, we should actually be taking that. I'll do that after we do all this. Sell those. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. And I think get rid of those, and that'll do us well. And we'll go in here. Barter increased by 3. Excellent.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for
Walking simulator. You'll love to see it. Alright. So there should be some ants up here we can take care of. And then once we get that done, we can get a service rifle from Ranger Jackson, which will be very nice. Boom. Boom. And then we'll just go up here and take out the rest of them. There should be 2 or... he is under the map. What we'll do, we'll take out that. And okay, so that does not appear to be working, but we will continue to try it. There we go. Ooh. So that's finished. Yeah. We can just fast travel back there, actually.
Hey. Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment. No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied, and I meant it. Not allowed to contract mercenaries at the outpost.
Ooh, level up.
Still,
Very
a
nice.
requisition form or two can get lost, and they're not gonna come check. So here you go, just between us.
Alright, we are going to put something into guns. Ooh. Put a little bit into science. And a little bit into barter. And then we'll just put the rest into lockpick. Comprehension. Educated. We're going to take that just because the earlier we take it, the better. Might as well.
Background? Just my luck. What'll it be this time?
We'll sell this varmint rifle since we won't need that anymore. Anything else I want to sell? Do not think so. Do not think so. And now we can go back to Prim. Let them know that law and order has been restored. Right.
Yeah?
Lieutenant, I have extra support for Prim.
There's a squad of rangers standing by. Sergeant McGee will take over as sheriff and the rangers will be his deputies. This town will be in NCR territory. This means that aside from protection, the citizens will also need to become registered NCR citizens and pay any appropriate and associated taxes. Roger. I'll radio them over now.
Alright. Now that that's done, we are going to go to discover the canyon wreckage. And then after that, we're going to go to the NCR, the Mojave Outpost, rather, and take the quest to scout Nipton and head over that way. And then once we have discovered Nipton, that is probably where I'm going to call it a night on this stream. Just so it doesn't run too terribly long. I don't want to be up too late tonight. So I'm getting very sleepy and I still need to export this video and make the thumbnails and all that. which I will most definitely be half-assing. Just to save real quick. You know, might as well. So I think, yeah, it should just be right up here. So we're not going to go through the canyon wreckage quite yet. We're gonna wait a bit on that one. Just because the Divide has a lot of high-level enemies, and our little level 4 Pubert is quite underprepared for such an undertaking. Yes, that is right. Go away, ghoul. Yes, doggies, go get it. Anything in here? Oh, some dead corpses. Oh, and Courier 6. That's me! Whoa. Lots of grenades and stuff in here. We'll definitely take that. Nothing else of there of note, it seems. Let's see if there's anything up there. I think that's a little wolf den over there, a little unmarked location. So, you a nice doggy? Are you a nice doggy? No, you are not nice doggies. I will have to kill you. No, I do not want to kill you, doggies. No. Too many nukes. My lord. Courier 6, the Divide. You can go home, Courier. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, Ulysses. That is exactly what I intend on doing. You took the words right out of my mouth. I think if we come back later, we can actually dig up those graves.
Hello there.
Oh.
It's good to see you.
Fucking follow me all the way over here.
A raider I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes.
You almost took me for a raider, but then
Suppose you
decided to
care
follow me
trade.
anyway.
I'm missing a few essentials and screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now.
Stalker. Don't follow me, you'll live longer. I'm gonna say that.
Okay, you're a dangerous sort, I get that. But I have some information I think you'll find useful which made me follow you for a spin. It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those Blue Star caps. You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on. There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called Sunset Sarsaparilla Sneakers.
Oh yeah? That's crazy.
All over the place. The easiest place to find them is unopened bottles of Sunset Sarsaparilla. You'd think they'd all have been picked clean by now, but somehow, new bottles keep appearing in the machines. Some say it's old Festus that does it, hoping someone will finally collect enough caps to earn the treasure. Other than bottles, you'll just have to scavenge. You can find caps in the unlikeliest of places, and Blue Star caps are no exception. It's said that the treasure is guarded by a man named Festus, and he's the one who asked for the Blue Star caps. It's also said he's been around since the war, standing alone in vigil, waiting for someone to come and take the treasure off his hands. That'll make him pretty damn old. I've met a few people in my travels who claim they actually met him. They weren't the lying type either.
Thank you for the info, but I'll be going now. Stop following.
You end up trying to collect more stars. Watch out for a man named Alan Marks. He's killed several people for their stars already.
Yeah, I do know if you kill this guy, he has like a bunch of them on him. But I don't feel like taking down an innocent man like that, doing us a good service. well, so we're gonna go see Ranger Ghost up here and head by way of Nipton.
We won't go quietly.
Seems that shouldn't take us too terribly long.
You a courier? If so, this might be your lucky day. If you don't mind walking a bit. And your eyes are good. I think there's trouble in Nipton. No traffic from here on the roads. While I can explain that away, smoke from the town I can't. I'm sure it's been hit. What I need to know is if they survived it. Might be powder gangers with all that smoke in the air. If there's anybody left, they'd be in the Nipton Town Hall. Go there. Check it out. Let me know what you find. Alright. Look at you. All fired up and ready to go. Wish the others around here had that kind of attitude. Listen, I don't want you getting killed for this. So if you head there and run into trouble, I'm asking for eyes and ears, not your life. Alright?
Okay, bye-bye. Keep your eyes on the prize. Oh, you bet your sweet bippy I am. So, we will get to work on that. Man, I am an eepy guy right now. Alright, so we've already gone that way. Hopefully all these bugs will not go after us, because I do not want that to happen. Up here there should be like a bunch of raiders and shit that we can kill. They should have some pretty decent loot. Yeah, there's one of them. Okay. We can take that. That'll be pretty useful. Not gonna take the leather armor though. There's anything over here? Take a stim pack. Cool. Holy hell. Anyway. Ooh. I think that might actually have better DT than what we already have. We'll take that little cowboy repeater. And we used a significant amount of or 5.56 ammo on that, so hopefully we can either find some more somewhere around here, or we can trade for some, which would be nice. But for now, we are going to continue over to Nipton and get that done with. Then we go back to the Mojave Outpost. We can trade whatever else we have and see if we can get some more ammo.
Did you see that? That crazy bitch just attacked me out of nowhere. No, none at all. We've been traveling together since I picked her up a few days ago, and she's been friendly this whole time. We'd actually been flirting a little when she suddenly pulled a gun out and began yelling at me to hand my caps over. Now that I think of it, though, she laughed when I threw her my money. I think what she really wanted was my Lucky Charm necklace. Yeah, every once in a while you can find a cap with a blue star on it. They're pretty rare, so I started collecting them. And once I had enough, I made a necklace out of them, since I thought they were lucky. What? Over here!
Well, that's about that. Let's see if I can find the other person. Ah, there she is. Anyway, that aside, we all know the drill here.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze? Are you kidding me? Never felt better. Yeah!
That is about the end of that. Ring-a-ding-ding, baby.
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happen by. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail. And
no,
then, when
I'm
you
not
move
going
on,
to. Fuck you.
I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here. Especially any NCR troops you run across.
There is so much yaoi art of this dude. I can't take him seriously anymore.
As are all crimes.
Yeah. Don't think we're gonna do that. Just because I am pretty confident we're not gonna do a Legion run. Just because of the choices we've made thus far. But you never know.
You check out the Nipton Town Hall yet? Smoke trail's not getting any shorter.
Yeah, buddy, that
Legion this
everyone's
far
dead.
west? You're fucking
Everybody.
kidding me.
Every
That's
single
not
one.
outside the border. They're moving in. and
Yeah,
fast.
man, it's hopeless.
Nipton wasn't
It's
the most
over.
friendly
You guys are
town,
cooked. The Legion's gonna
All
kill
right.
you all.
Thanks for checking on that. Wish it set my mind at ease. Now I'm more on edge than ever.
As you should be. You will die.
Well, Thanks for hoofing it there and back, even if it was bad news. Wish we could spare the troops to go hunting, but orders are to stay put.
Orders are for
Hobby's going to
pussies.
hell, and all I can do is sit here and watch.
Yep. It's a cruel world out there, man. Cruel, cruel world.
Hey there. Need anything? Sure. Here's what I got.
Oh, looks like you've actually got some caps again, my friend. Oh, actually, no, the metal armor is worse than what I already have. Might as well not even pick that up. Here, you can have this stuff, big guy. There you go. Then we will put a couple into... Actually, no, let's think about this. Let's go 5 to guns. Let's do 5 to barter. And 5 to science. Just because, might as well. Got any caps? Enough. Okay, apparently not. Damn. Broke ass motherfucker. There we go. Wow, that wiped your cap supply clean out. Well, you know what, we'll go back to Good Springs. Trade a little bit over there. Since they do have a couple traders, and we'll just wait for a few hours. We'll go to the general store first. Hey there, buddy. No, actually, I'm here to take all of the caps that you have. Anything else I can sell here? No, I don't think so. I don't really need to sell any of this ammo.
Thanks.
I think I'll sell that metal armor. Just because the lightweight metal armor is a bit better. Oh, he is still here. Where the fuck is Trudy? We'll wait a couple more hours. There we go.
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Good Springs is nice and quiet. Got a special discount for you after what you done for us.
A discount? Don't care. Huh. So it seems that her barter will not allow me to do that. Well. We can try Prim, I guess. I don't know if Johnson Nash will trade with us yet. I'm pretty sure he will. Yeah, he should be right back in here.
Heard it was you brought the law back to Prim, youngster. Hats off to you. Yep. I got more ammunition now that the NCR keeps supplies flowing in. On the other hand, I'm paying them NCR taxes, so now you've got to as well.
Alright. we'll just sell the metal armor here. And that will be good enough for now. You got any ammo? I'll take the 5.56.
Pleasure doing business with you.
And we can also go to a Mojave Outpost and see if they've got any. Probably should have also done that when I was in Good Springs, but we won't bother with that right now.
Background? Just...
Alright. Any 5.56? Yes. Alrighty. Good stuff. Well, anyway, that appears to be just about all the time I have left tonight. Thank you to everyone who tuned in to tonight's stream. Hopefully I will be doing more of these New Vegas streams in the next couple weeks. I intend to be going through the entire story and every single DLC, so look out for that. The GTA 5 story mode streams will also be continuing, hopefully this weekend, if not next Monday. With that all being said, I love you, I'll miss you, and I am just no good without you. My name is Rocketman, and thank you so very, very much for tuning in.